A very good morning and a warm welcome. The captain, Ajantota, wins the toss and the bowling first was the call from DHADSAKHAL Stars. Abhinav Tejrana on strike and joining him is Manan Gudkar. A quick single as Abhinav gets off the mark. Lovely line, well bowled, but finds the field in the covers. Lush green grass, a perfect setting for the game of cricket to be played. Electrifying atmosphere. Lalit Yadav just keeping that ball wicket to wicket and not providing that room for Manthan. However, Abhinav got off the mark with a single. Watchful, slightly cautious and careful, Manthan Gudkar. And a very good morning to all the viewers watching this match live through Goa Livecast. Lovely drive this time, should get a single, and yes, he will get as he played straight to the deep, long off fielder. And as both the batters gets off the mark, that also marks the end of the very first, very good over from Lalit Yadav, just conceded 2 runs. After the completion of 1 over, score is 2 for the loss of no wickets. PIOC batting first after the toss won by DHADSAKHAL Stars. Ajantota, the captain, quickly and was in a very good mood. A bit of a light movements during the toss ceremony. Yes, I would like to share this with our audience. Ajantota spin the coin, but Felix Alimau could not utter a word, and the coin was right on the floor. That brought the smile on all the faces, including the PCCI match referee, Rohit Asnodkar. And Ajantota was just not stopping laughing to that joke, and this is exactly how we started the day, with smiles on the face. Sahil on the bowling mark in the second over. 3 mandatory power play overs, and while just asking this question to Felix Alimau, he said, Sangem cricketers are making T20 more interesting with 3 mandatory power play and then batting power play followed by the golden over, where every run becomes double. Pitch delivery, beautifully played away. That should go all the way. And yes, it is nicely done by Manthan Gudkar. Finds the gap, finds the boundary, and the ball raced away. Beautifully done. Good work of hands. Wonderful timing that was. He was like lying in waiting for that particular delivery. Shot of length. And yes, good pull. Plenty full of bat on that to take the ball racing with the pace of Sahil. It's a good combination of outstation players, former Ranji, current Ranji, and budding talents. It's a mixture of all those talented players coming together, and that's what makes GOICHI League so special. Season 2. And this tournament is just getting better. Good comeback, well bowled, exceptionally talented bowler. He's got that pace, he's got that good high arm action, both in the right areas. Gives little opportunity. Sahil Diwan. After that boundary, after that shot of length, a good fuller on. And Manthan Gudkar gave a thought to play this. A good comeback from Sahil. Oh, this time once again wanted to pull and appeal the ball. A lot of height on that. Another good delivery. Didn't quite get the timing right this time, Manthan Gudkar. Otherwise, he's absolutely exquisite timer of the ball. Son of Ankush Gudkar. He himself is a great player. And I've seen Ankush Gudkar scoring half century. The proud father of Manthan and Aryan Gudkar. Beautiful Sangema. Kotarli ground, a lush green, absolutely. Look at the atmosphere. Surrounded by greenery, surrounded by nature. A lot of cool breeze in the morning. Also not getting too hot in the afternoon as well, though it is summers, just kicked off. Shot of length this time, lovely. The ball will go past the fielder. Might be a boundary here. One bounce, two bounce to the fence. Absolutely beautifully played. Gets it right. Absolutely once again played right out from the middle of the bat. It was a shot of length delivery this time, more in the offside. And literally had to stretch himself to reach to the ball, Manthan, and did that beautifully. He's getting those boundaries, waiting for the opportunities. Absolutely right approach in the right overs of 3 mandatory power play overs. As quickly Manthan Gudkar reaches to 9 of 9. Run a ball is his contribution so far. A nice and good work of hands, but this time only to find a fielder in the final leg region. A dot ball to mark the end of 2 overs. 8 runs conceded by Sahil Diwana. Completion of 2. Score is 10 with no loss. Batting first, PIOC. Two officials on the ground, Arjun Kattimani, along with Punya Palkar. Punya Palkar is absolutely regular every day that I see him. And he's just coming up age and he's doing a good job. Along with the BCCI match referee, Rohit Asnodkar, former Ranji player. Myself, Nadeem Ahmed. Joining me is Bunty Udelkar. After his car tire punch, quickly he's still made it on time. That is how Bunty takes the work so seriously, which is good. Slightly uppish, but played towards the long on. This is good going from the batters right from the beginning and trying to provide the good start which is needed for the batters, PIOC. And that's the reason why PIOC is a good team. Chasing the target or putting the total. The openers does the job. Once again, right on their job, both these batters, Manthan Gudkar, as well as Abhinav Tejrana. Good punch, good drive, but only to find a fielder there. Another single here, handy. Carrying on with the momentum, which is good. Every ball, at least a minimum of single, what we can see. But this is for the very first time that I've seen my friend, who's immensely talented, doing a wicket keeper, Robin D'Souza. Oh, good punch. Look at how quickly the ball travels towards the deep. Extra cover. Both are left-handers. I've seen him batting, towing the bowlers. I've seen him bowling so well, fielding, and now I'm seeing him doing the wicket keeping. Wonderful. He's not all-rounder, he's over all-rounder. Lovely shot, picked it up beautifully. No fielder there, one bounce to the fence. Beautifully picked up once again. Manan Kudka is absolutely in a sublime form. Look at the timing and the elevation of the shot. He knows exactly where he's putting the ball, and he does that so well with a perfect timing. He's absolutely doing the timing so good. Pure timing, what we see from the bat of Manan Kudka. And this boundary takes the score to 17. 14 runs is his contribution, and 3 runs Abhinav Tej Rana. But the ability of Abhinav is, he's got that ability to stay and play for a long time. Just allowing the ball to go past, and that's well left. Width was involved in the offside. It's a wide considered. Lalit Yadav, after 1.4, has given so far 10 runs. A good punch once again, beautifully played. He is bringing all the skills in his batting performance. Manan Kudka, another single here to take him to a comfortable 15 runs of just 13 deliveries. Abhinav 3 or 4 gains the strike. A little bit of adjustment there from Lalit. Defensive drive, and that will sum up over number 3. 19 on the board. A beautiful tournament organized by SANGUEM Cricketers GOICHI League Season 2, and you guys are listening to Nadeem Ahmed in English and Hindi, and sometimes Shair is also, just to entertain you all guys. I'm loving this tournament for sure. It doesn't matter coming all the way from the port town city of Vasco da Gama, almost 50 to 55 kilometers, but still I love to come and do my job. Big thank you to my friend Advocate Tushar Karmalkar, General Secretary Amrish Marathe, for giving me an opportunity. Well, I'm always the favorite of Advocate Tushar. And joining me in the com box is Banti Udelkar, and later on it will be Harish Kakodkar as well. So beginning of the 4th over, Saniket Palkar on the bowling mark. Punia will be happy because someone of his surname is on the ground. So 2 Palkars. Saniket on the bowling mark from the far end to begin the 4th over. Score is 19 for no loss. Arjun Kattimani, bowler's end from Dabolim. Oh, lovely drive. The ball has gone past the fielder. The ball will race away. Beautifully put away. Glorious cover drive. And once again, exquisite timing from Manan Kudka. Just waiting for the ball, and look at the beautiful drive. The bottom hand is so strong, and the elbow giving the direction towards the deep extra cover. Though there was a fielder in the short covers, the ball has beaten and raced away. The ground is nicely been decorated with beautiful banners. Big thank you to all the sponsors and supporters of this tournament for the smooth conduct. Powered by the Honorable Minister for Social Welfare. Shri Subhash Faldesai is a man behind this tournament, and also the Joint Secretary of BCCI. It's a proud moment for us all Goans that Rohan Gauns Desai has been appointed as the Joint Secretary of BCCI. But definitely the young leadership of Goa Cricket Association is doing a lot for the game of cricket in Goa. The ball is up and it beats the field. Another good adjustment. He's just towing the ballers for now. What a start here from Manthan Kutkar. And this boundary takes him to 23, his individual score of just 16 deliveries. It looks like it could be the day of Manthan Kutkar today. And he will just not stop until he reaches his half century. A must-win game for both the teams. That is exactly what the captains conveyed the message. Both the teams equally balanced. DHADSAKHAL Stars winning the toss against PIOC. This is the second time the captain has lost the toss, Felix, but won the match. But we'll have to see this match, which is going to be absolutely going down the wire. Slow one, well bowled. The line perfect, shy on the stumps, but there's no backup. The bowler yes, later on there was a backup and then just restricted on single. Thought the batters could pick up two, but taking care of each other, not in a really hurry to get runs, but with patience. Free taken. Oh, this time well bowled by Sanikit. There are 5 optional free hits, so 1 is taken. And that is exactly what umpire Arjun Kattimani signaled. Slow one. Nicely picked up this time, finds the gap, the ball is racing away. Bang on the side screen, beautifully work. Nicely put it once again, he read the line, slow one, picked it up beautifully. Abhinav Tejrana and puts it. What a way to bring an end to the 4th over with a boundary. That takes the score to 32 for no loss after 4 overs. In the yellow jersey is DHADSAKHAL Stars, exactly looks like a Chennai Super King team. And for me, Robin D'Souza looks like a MS Dhoni. A wonderful personality, absolutely very positive. Always goes to the gym, keeps himself fit and fine. He's also a renowned coach for under 14. And he's doing a lot of progress in his coaching business. And that is what is good of Robin D'Souza. Whatever he does the best. Though it is a former Ranji captain. And of course, doing a good wicket keeping, good work behind the stumps. On the back foot, there is a fielder. Slightly hesitant on that. It's a good call from Abhinav. 7 of 7 is a contribution of Abhinav Tejrana, but let me tell you, once he gets set, he will play a long and sensible inning. A lovely drive, Punit Mishra, the hero of the first season of GOICHI League, was rewarded with the man of the series. What a tournament that he had, the first season of GOICHI League. Star performer. of DHADSAKHAL Stars. But this tournament is slightly lying low. Good punch. Not really intending to pick up a single. Both the batters know how dangerous Punit Mishra is. Good drive this time. I should get a single here. Comfortable for Abhinav. A waiting game here played by the batters. Absolutely setting a good example of control, aggression. But Manan is looking for the opportunities, finding the gap, finding the boundaries. And Abhinav singles. Nicely worked for another single here. It's a good control of runs from Punit. Just conceded 3 runs of 5 deliveries. He's always good, a complete all-rounder performer. Punit. Shot of land this time. Didn't quite time the ball, but we'll have to just settle down with a single. This single will take the score to 36 after the completion of 5 overs. Just 4 runs considered. Punit Mishra in his very first over. Manan Gudkar batting on 26 of 20. Abhinav Tej Rana 9 of 10. And it's time for change in the voice in the comm box. The match updates will be brought to you by Banti Udelkar in the next 5 overs. Over to you, Banti.
धन्यवाद नदीम जी, हमारे अंग्रेजी के समालोचक जो कि बिल्कुल बढ़िया आज हीरो के माफिक लग रहे हैं। छत्तीस रन हो चुके हैं 5 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद। ये गेंद यहाँ पे कड़ा प्रहार किया, बिल्कुल हवाई यात्रा पे गेंद निकली है 6 रन के लिए। बिल्कुल मौके का फायदा उठाया अभिनव और सीधे स्ट्रेट खेल दिया है। जो स्क्रीन है वहीं पे गेंद जाके गिरी। ये फिर से हवाई यात्रा देखना होगा। जी हाँ, लगातार दूसरी गेंद हवाई यात्रा पे भेज दिया काव कॉर्नर की दिशा में और इस के साथ स्कोर तेजी से बढ़ता हुआ 48 रन पर जा पहुंचा। लगातार 2 गेंदों पे करारे छक्के लगा चुके हैं अभिनव, बिल्कुल बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी करे हैं। दूसरी छोर मंथन, इस गेंद को तो मानना पड़ेगा, क्या बात है। बिल्कुल गोली की रफ्तार के साथ गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के पार चली गई है। तो 6-6-4 पहले 3 गेंदों में अब तक 16 रन आ चुके हैं और स्कोर कुल मिला के 52 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। बिल्कुल गियर बदल दिए हैं, टॉप गियर में चल रहे हैं अभिनव तेज राणा। अजान की अगली गेंद, यहाँ पे देखना होगा क्या गेंद तक पहुंच पाएंगे। जी हाँ, लाजवाब कैच, वहाँ पे बिल्कुल बदला लिया और चलता किया है अजान ने अभिनव तेज राणा को। बिल्कुल हमलावर थे, मौका मिला फील्डर को, लेकिन प्रयास बढ़िया था। लाजवाब दौड़ लगाई और बिल्कुल सही तरीके से लपकते हुए विकेट हासिल किया। तो पहली विकेट का पतन हो चुका है 52 रनों पर 52। अभिनव तेज राणा जिन्होंने 13 गेंदों का सामना किया और 25 रन बनाकर चलते बने हैं। बिल्कुल बढ़िया कैच आप सीधा प्रसारण जो देख रहे हैं इसके ज़रिए ये बेहतरीन कैच जो लपक लिया, शिवम ने बेहतरीन कैच लपक लिया। अजान थोटा, हालांकि पहले उन पर 3 गेंदों पे हमला बोल दिया था, लेकिन अब विकेट, पहली विकेट हासिल कर ली है PIOC, जो कि पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। तो देखते हैं नए बल्लेबाज अथर्व काळे। मंथन खुटकर दूसरी छोर 26 रन पर खेल रहे हैं। यहाँ पे कवर की दिशा में खेल दिया है, 1 ही रन मिलेगा। इस रन को जोड़ते हुए स्कोर 53 रनों पर जा पहुंचा है। मंथन खुटकर 20 गेंदों का उन्होंने सामना किया, 26 रन अब तक बना लिए हैं। रॉबिन डिसोजा क्योंकि कीपर की भूमिका में है। ये गेंद देखना होगा, वहां पे क्या रोक पाएंगे? नहीं, गेंद सीमा रेखा पार चली गई है। प्रयास किया था लेकिन गेंद तक पहुंच नहीं पाए। तेजी थी इस गेंद में और चौका हासिल किया। इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर 57 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 57। हालांकि 6 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 57 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो इसी बीच गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन। पुनीत मिश्रा आए हैं गेंदबाजी के लिए और पुनीत मिश्रा के सामने हैं अथर्व काळे। ये गेंद पुनीत की, इस गेंद को खेल दिया। 1 रन तो यकीनन मिलेगा। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 58 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 58 फॉर 1। धारसाखल वर्सेस PIOC के बीच यह मैच। मंथन खुटकर, मंथन अंकुश खुटकर। अंकुश खुटकर भी जाने माने क्रिकेटर, बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी करते थे। बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया, थोड़ी सी मिस फील्डिंग का फायदा उठाया और 1 रन हासिल किया। मंथन जो कि अंकुश खुटकर के बेटे हैं। अंकुश खुटकर आज भी बढ़िया खेल रहे हैं, उनके बिल्कुल कदमों पर कदम रखते हुए मंथन खुटकर भी चल रहे हैं। इसी बीच पुनीत यहाँ पे आराम से टहलते हुए 1 रन, तो बिल्कुल उनका जो बल्लेबाजी का प्लान है उसके मुताबिक रन बटोर रहे हैं। मौका मिलता है तो चौका पा लेते हैं, वरना इक्का दुक्का से स्ट्राइक रोटेट कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे और 1 रन का इजाफा होता हुआ स्कोर जो कि 7 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 62 फॉर 1। पुनीत मिश्रा ने 2 ओवर डाले, 9 रन दिए, कोई सफलता उनको नहीं लगी। इसी बीच प्रसाद पाटिल को लाया गया है। (62 for 1) 7 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद ये बढ़िया शुरुआत प्रसाद पाटिल की। डॉट गेंद निकाले हैं, शुरुआत बेहतरीन हो चुकी है प्रसाद के लिए। ये देखना होगा, वहाँ पे फील्डर को पाया, बिल्कुल फील्डर के हाथ में गेंद चली गई और ये ओवर थ्रो पे दूसरा रन। तो इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 64 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 64। अथर्व कालिया और मंथन खुटकर, तो देखना होगा ये साझेदारी कहाँ तक पनपती है। जितनी बड़ी साझेदारी उतना बड़ा लक्ष्य तय कर पाएंगे। फिलहाल प्रसाद पाटिल बिल्कुल विकेट विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए ये स्वीप शॉट खेलने की कोशिश। इसी बीच और एक गेंद डॉट गेंद निकाली है। ये बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी, बिल्कुल बांध के रखा है। इस ओवर में बल्लेबाजों को मौका नहीं दिया। ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 8 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 64 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। फिटनेस और अनुशासन बनाए रखना, सही तकनीक और निरंतर अभ्यास करना, मानसिक रूप से मजबूत रहना और कभी हार न मानना, खेल भावना का पालन करना और टीम के लिए खेलना, ये हर खिलाड़ी का कर्तव्य होता है। आप एक भावना से खेलेंगे तो आपके लिए टीम कि जीत जो है वो यकीनन रास्ता बना सकती हैं, आप जीत की ओर बढ़ सकते हैं। इसी बीच हार और जीत सिर्फ स्कोर बोर्ड पर होती है, असली खिलाड़ी वो हैं जो कभी हार नहीं मानता है। तो अगली गेंद पुनीत मिश्रा। ये गेंद यहाँ पे काम तमाम कर दिया है। कीपर जो कि रॉबिन डिसोजा, बिल्कुल पलक झपटी उन्होंने स्टंप बिखेर दिए और एक विकेट हासिल करने में अपना योगदान दिया। तो दूसरी विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। जी हाँ, बिल्कुल आप रिप्ले में देख सकते हैं, बेहतरीन कीपिंग रॉबिन डिसोजा द्वारा। 64 for 2, 9th over in progress. इसी बीच अगली गेंद इसी बीच गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन और फ्री हिट, जो कि चौथी फ्री हिट के लिए बल्लेबाज तैयार। गेंदबाज पुनीत मिश्रा। ये गेंद यहाँ पे फील्डर को पाया, थोड़ी सी मिस फील्डिंग का फायदा उठाते हुए 1 रन ले लिया है। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 65 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। नए बल्लेबाज जो आए हैं रवि तेजा, और अथर्व काले सामना करने के लिए तैयार। ये गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, देखना होगा वहां पे फील्डर तक गेंद पहुंच नहीं पाए, थोड़ी सी शॉट गिरी, तब तक और 1 रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ। मंथन खुटकर जो पिछली विकेट जो गिरी, 32 रन बनाए, बिल्कुल अपने टीम के लिए बढ़िया योगदान मंथन खुटकर द्वारा। पुनीत मिश्रा फिर से तैयार। रवि तेजा के लिए बिल्कुल रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेलना चाहते हैं रवि तेजा, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं करना चाहते हैं क्योंकि 2 विकेट गिर चुके हैं। यहाँ पे फिर एक बार फील्डर को पाया। नौ ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 66 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। आपको जीतने के लिए खेलना है, लेकिन खेल भावना को कभी मत भूलो। हर एक बॉल नया मौका है, बस उसे सही से खेलो। बिल्कुल क्रिकेट जो है खेल भावना के लिए आपको तैयार रहना है। इसी बीच 10वीं ओवर का इंतजार। ये गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, गेंद बल्ले के ऊपरी हिस्से को लगी और ये तीसरी विकेट का यहाँ पे पतन हो चुका है। मुश्किल में है PIOC जो कि पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। बिल्कुल कड़ा प्रहार किया था लेकिन टाइमिंग नहीं कर पाए, गेंद बल्ले के ऊपरी हिस्से को लगी और एक आसान सा कैच थमा बैठे अथर्व काले। इसी बीच ये मैच जो हो रहा है अभी अभी दर्शक जो जुड़े हैं उनके लिए जानकारी, धारसाखल और PIOC के बीच ये मैच चल रहा है। गोइची लीग, अगर इस लिंक पर आप जाइएगा और ये मैच आपको सीधा प्रसारण अपने मोबाइल पर देख पाएंगे। इसी बीच वासु तिवारी आए हैं रवि तेजा का साथ निभाने के लिए। प्रसाद पाटिल को लाया गया है पेप्सी एंड से। ये यहाँ पे बिल्कुल विकेट टू विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए प्रसाद पाटिल। ओवर पिच गेंद थी लेकिन एक रन बना लिया है। इस रन को जोड़ते हुए 67 फॉर 3 10वीं ओवर जारी हो चुकी है। और ये 5वीं और आखिरी फ्री हिट। रवि तेजा देखना होगा इस फ्री हिट पर फायदा उठा पाते या नहीं। ये गेंद यहाँ पे और एक रन का इजाफा होता हुआ स्कोर 68 रन पर जा पहुंचे हैं। प्रसाद पाटिल अपनी निजी दूसरी ओवर में चल रहे हैं। सिर्फ 4 रन दिए और एक शिकार उनके हाथ लगाए। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं प्रसाद पाटिल, बिल्कुल मौका नहीं दे रहे हैं। बल्लेबाजों को बांध के रखा है प्रसाद पाटिल ने। यहाँ पे क्या एक रन मिल पाएगा? जी हाँ, बेहतरीन रन इन बिटवीन द विकेट। इस एक रन को जोड़ते हुए 69 रन 69 फॉर 3 69 फॉर 3 स्कोर हो चुका है। तो देखते हैं अगली गेंद। इसी बीच गेंद और एक रन यहाँ पे इस रन के जरिए स्कोर जो जा पहुंचा है 70 रन 70 फॉर 3 10 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद। तो जैसे गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन वैसे ही अब कमेंटेटर बॉक्स में भी बदलाव। हमारे अंग्रेजी कमेंटेटर नदीम अहमद जो कि डैशिंग कमेंटेटर।
Well, thank you, Banti, and once again, a very good morning to everyone. Puneet Mishra on the bowling mark and have bowled so far 3 overs, and this is his fourth over. Economically so good, just given 11 runs so far, picked up a wicket. Well bowled. Look at the high arm action of him. Bowls a spin, but the way he's mixing it up, absolutely quite impressive from, and that's the reason why it's so economical. Just of 20 deliveries that he bowled, given 12 runs and picked up a wicket. So far, that is his bowling average. The new batter, Vasu Tiwari, joins in alongside Tilugupalli, Ravi Teja. Lovely drive. Vasu is absolutely very consistent batter. Even in the last match, he performed well. And he's looking absolutely very good in and positive with body language. Been practicing, working really hard in the net, sweating. And that hard work can be seen in his performance. Oh, nicely done in the end. Ravi Teja. These two batters have got a job to do because after a good start by Manthan Kutkar, who was really going great guns, that he might reach to his 50 alongside Abhinav Tejrana. But I must appreciate the bowling efforts of the bowlers. Picked up so far 3 wickets. Oh, coming down the track and a bit aggressive. And what a good work from Robin behind the stumps to depart Manthan. Absolutely. And that's the reason why I mentioned earlier. He's doing the job of, and in a role of MS Dhoni. In yellow, and he's behind the stumps, exactly like Chennai Super Kings, MS Dhoni. Nicely done, a good looking shot, but only to find a fielder. There should be just one. Look at the outstanding fielding. Zantoda, the captain of DHADSAKHAL Stars, did the right job after winning the toss, opting to bowl first. End of 11 overs, and the score is 74 for 3. What a good over from Puneet Mishra of his bowling quota. 4 overs that he bowled, conceded 15 runs only and picked up a wicket. Absolutely outstanding bowling figure of a champion player like Puneet Mishra. Golden over has been taken. Well, on the bowling mark is Lalit Yadav with his third over. And so far, after 2 overs, he has considered 11 runs. No luck for the wicket. But the golden over has been taken. The score is 74 after the golden over. How much that it will be, that will be very interesting to see. Vasu Tiwari gains the strike. He is on 4 of 6. Ravi Tej on 5 of 8 deliveries he faced. Golden over begins. Scoop, and good effort there by the captain himself. quickly launches himself, a good diving effort. But the ball has gone past for a single. The scoop would have been better for the pace deliveries. That was a slow delivery, and there were two fielders out there, fine leg and the third man. Just got lucky, Vasu Tiwari. Good start here from Lalit Yadav from the far end. Nicely done. Will be another single here. Not they might push hard for two, and yes, they're going for it. Absolutely. Sprinting away quickly for two. Of two deliveries taken, three. Means 6 runs will add up to the total. It's a good control over from Lalit Yadav. First ball is single and now two. They are trying their best to go for cheeky. But this time once again Ravi Tej has to consider just a single run. So what a good control, absolutely. Highly appreciable bowling from Lalit Yadav, though it is a golden over of 3 deliveries. He's just given 4 runs. Almost a run a ball. Of course, that might double. Still look at a good control. No boundary, no sixes. Golden over plays a major role in runs. Good hit. Oh yes, that is clean. That is absolutely clean from Vasu Tiwari. And I just mentioned it's a good control, but picked it up beautifully. There was nothing wrong in the delivery, but look at the ability of Vasu. Now that this is a golden over is getting tight of 3, just 4 runs considered. But now the 4th delivery, picked it up beautifully right out from the middle of the bat and gone the distance towards the deep mid-wicket region. He might try few more, maybe a single at least of these 2 deliveries. Quicker one, well bowled by Lalit Yadav. Didn't bowl, that has, there's a backup. Not a good throw. Lalit Yadav is having a good look at the fielder. Yes, of course, because it's a golden over, every single will double up. So can't take any chances, and this makes a lot of difference in the score run rate. The golden over. Oh, well, slight a bit of a fumble which allowed them a comfortable single here, but overall it's a good control over just 1-6 and singles and twos. Well, it was 74, now the score is 86 runs on the board after 12 overs for the loss of 3. Current run rate is 7.17, 3 down. PIOC batting first. Sange Cricket brings the GOICHI League Season 2 from this beautiful Kotarli ground, Sange, manned by Goa Cricket Association. Outstanding supervisor that we have is Siddesh Naik, Alois Babu, of Charikta. And the staff here is doing a fantastic job. Oh, nice work of hands. Just a single, just a nudge, looking for two, but we'll have to settle down with single. A very quick approach. The fielding has been absolutely outstanding, no doubt of DHADSAKHAL stars. They have been very quick attacking on the ball, good clean pick up and throw. Overall, the fielding unit is absolutely so very strong. They've been very impressive on the field. And the bowlers have done a good job as well, picked up early 3 wickets and pushed the batters on the back foot of PIOC. Coming down the track and just trying to tilt the bat, but finds the fielder shy on the stumps. There's a good backup. In spite of that, might get a single here. Just trying to steal the singles under the noses of the fielders. But it's good control on the runs to mark the end of well, that was referred. It's 100 up for team PIOC. And still they're waiting the signal. In the meantime, it's 100 up for team PIOC. Not out. That's 100 up. I get the intuitions. And Viraj was holding on for 99. It's 100 up. 100 up for PIOC. The bat is safe, took some time, but it was maybe a touch and go, very close call. Ravi Teja on strike. Nice, good work of hands. They know that they have to play an important role after the fall of the 3 quick wickets, and that is exactly what these two batters are doing. Vasu Tiwari is batting on 13 of 10, whereas Ravi Teja Tilukupalli batting on 11 of 13. Sanikit a bit expensive, but no luck when it comes to the wicket. So far he has given 16 runs off 9 deliveries that bowled. Oh, that is appeal for the caught behind. Very confident looking appeal. But umpire stood unshaken. Punya Palkar. It's confident appeal from oh. Yes, Arvind D'Souza is certain. There was a scoop. That was absolutely very confident, very strong appeal. The body language of Robin says it all. He heard something. It was a scoop from Vasu Tiwari. Maybe a marginal. Deflection. In the meantime, the ball is up and the fielder beneath. Oh, he has put it down. It was absolutely not difficult at all for the bowler. He was right underneath the ball. Misjudgment. Not at all looking very confident, Sanikit Palkar. 2 balls, 2 lucky survivals for Vasu Tiwari. Just allowing the ball to go past, and that's wide. Slow one this time, beautiful. What a fantastic piece of fielding there from the fielder, not allowing the ball to go past, just one. Yes, brilliant. Acrobatic, the flying machine. End of 13, 104 for 3. Batting first, PIOC. तो सभी दर्शकों को नदीम अहमद की ओर से प्यार भरा नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। तो बैटिंग पावर प्ले का इशारा यहाँ पर आता हुआ, और ये इशारा जो कि अंपायर अर्जुन कट्टेमणि की ओर से दावलिम क्षेत्र के एक बेहतरीन जिसे मान्यता प्राप्त अंपायर, हाल ही में दावलिम प्रीमियर लीग सुंदर ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया था। उस टूर्नामेंट के करता धरता आर्किटेक्चर रहे थे अर्जुन कट्टेमणि ऑक्शन के साथ। धन्यवाद उनका, ऑक्शन को मुझे न्योता दिया गया था और कमेंट्री का, मगर ऑक्शन बिल्कुल बढ़िया रहा था। कमेंट्री में नहीं जुड़ पाया, मगर ऑक्शन की इनविटेशन के लिए तहे दिल से धन्यवाद अर्जुन कट्टेमणि उनकी टीम का। चलिए चलते हैं मैच की ओर। फिर से एक बार गेंदबाजी का क्रम जो कि शुरू होने जा रहा है। 14वें ओवर की शुरुआत होने जा रही है। स्कोर 104, 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। वासु तिवारी के साथ रवि तेजा धीरे धीरे जमने का प्रयास करते हुए अच्छी साझेदारी 3 विकेट गिरने के बाद फिर से एक बार यहाँ पर क्रीज पर दिखाई देते हुए, जो कि एक बेहतरीन एक अच्छी न्यूज़ है PIOC टीम के लिए। दोनों ही बल्लेबाज जमकर बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। हालांकि जीवन दान भी मिला वासु तिवारी को। साहिल दीवान की गेंदबाजी बिल्कुल बढ़िया ड्राइव का उसकी दिशा किया। वहां पर खिलाड़ी तैनात, केवल 1 रन से संतुष्टि प्राप्त करनी होगी। विकल्प बहुत मिलेंगे मार्ग भटकाने के लिए, लेकिन संकल्प एक ही काफ़ी है मंजिल पाने के लिए, और वो संकल्प इन बल्लेबाजों में नजर आता हुआ। सुंदर सा माहौल यहाँ पर सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स द्वारा आयोजित गोइंची लीग का सीजन 2 श्रेय जाता है उनके अध्यक्ष एडवोकेट तुषार करमलकर, जनरल सेक्रेटरी अमरीश मराठे और ट्रेजरर जो कि काफ़ी रईस सांगे में नारायण मसूरकर। इस टीम द्वारा एक टूर्नामेंट जो कि एक काफ़ी प्रेस्टिजियस सांगे मैदान पर। पटकी हुई गेंद पुल शॉट के साथ, और क्या बेहतरीन कैच रॉबिन डिसोजा। इस बार कोई शक व शुबा नहीं है अंपायर के जहन में। एक अच्छी स्टंपिंग और ये कैच बिल्कुल कमाल की, प्रोफेशनल विकेट कीपर की तरह बिल्कुल अपने आप को स्ट्रेच किया, गेंद तक पहुंचने की कोशिश की। सुंदर कैच है, देख सकते हैं आप रिप्ले में सभी दर्शक। पटकी हुई गेंद, जी हाँ, बल्ले से काफी बाहर थी, और क्या ही सुंदर कैच रॉबिन की ओर से, लंबे ऊंचे कद के हैं और स्ट्रेच के साथ एक बेहतरीन कैच को अंजाम दिया रॉबिन डिसोजा ने। हालांकि बिल्कुल मेरा ये सौभाग्य है कि मैंने उनकी अच्छी बल्लेबाजी देखी है, जमकर गेंदबाजों की धुलाई करते हुए सर्फ एक्सेल के साथ अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते देखा है उन्होंने, उन्हें अच्छी फील्डिंग कैचेस करते देखा है, मगर विकेट कीपिंग तो कमाल की करते हैं रॉबिन। पूछना होगा उन्हें क्या प्रोफेशनल विकेट कीपर रहे थे, मगर मेरे 14 साल के कमेंट्री करियर में उन्हें विकेट कीपिंग करते कभी नहीं देखा। हालांकि GPL 1 से जुड़ा हूं मैं गोवा क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन के साथ में, जो कि 2009-2010 से जो कि शुरुआत हुई थी, तब से मैं जानता हूं रॉबिन डिसोजा को, मगर विकेट कीपिंग आज के दिन और इसी मैच में देखी है मैंने, और क्या कमाल की विकेट कीपिंग है। केवल औपचारिकता पूरी नहीं करे विकेट कीपर की, मगर प्रोफेशनल विकेट कीपर को भी बिल्कुल शर्मिंदा कर दे, इस प्रकार की सुंदर विकेट कीपिंग। रॉबिन टू गुड। स्टंपिंग कमाल की, हालांकि MS धोनी का रिकॉर्ड है 0.5 सेकंड में स्टंपिंग की, और रॉबिन का रिकॉर्ड 0.7 सेकंड्स में, केवल 2 सेकंड देरी से वरना MS धोनी के रिकॉर्ड को पा लेते हैं। लाजवाब विकेट कीपिंग। कलाई का खूबसूरत इस्तेमाल किया इस बार। 4 विकेट गिरने के बाद फाबिद फारूक अहमद जो कि बल्लेबाजी के क्रम में जुड़े हैं 6वें नंबर पर रवि तेजा के साथ। वासु तिवारी आउट, इस बार कोई जीवनदान नहीं। हालांकि एक सर्टन लगा कि बिल्कुल ग्लव से लगकर रॉबिन डिसोजा के ग्लव्स में आई है गेंद, अपील हुई, अंपायर ने कहा नॉट आउट। उसके बाद एक कैच जो कि छोड़ी गई सनिकेत पालकर द्वारा। उसके बाद तीसरा मौका बिल्कुल काफी मुश्किल से मिलता है, और वही हुआ। बढ़िया ड्राइव, बिल्कुल हाफ वाली पर सुंदर ड्राइव, ग्लोरियस कवर ड्राइव जिसे कहते हैं। उसी प्रकार से टाइमिंग जबरदस्त रवि तेजा की, क्या टाइमिंग, क्या नजाकत, गैप ढूंढ निकाला, रफ्तार पकड़ती हुई गेंद सीमा रेखा पार का उसकी दिशा में 4 रन। बिल्कुल अच्छी पोजीशन में एक स्टाइलिश बल्लेबाज हैं, बाएं हाथ के, पूरे बल्ले से अक्सर खेलना पसंद करते हैं, और जो टेक्निक से बिल्कुल जबरदस्त एक धुरंधर बल्लेबाज रवि तेजा। तिलकुपल्ली बिल्कुल ब्लॉक होल में गेंद, काफी तेज तर्रार, और नो बॉल का इशारा, फुट फॉल्ट उसके साथ मिलेगा, फ्री हिट का मौका। हालांकि 5 ऑप्शनल फ्री हिट मिलते हैं इस T20 को और दिलचस्प बनाने के लिए। वहां पर फुट फॉल्ट है, बिल्कुल अपनी फुट का जायजा लेते हुए गेंदबाज साहिल दीवान। स्कोर नेल्सन पर पहुंचता हुआ 1-1-1, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर, जबकि अभी भी 2 गेंदों का आना बाकी। फ्री हिट का मौका, क्या इस मौके का पूरा फायदा उठाएंगे रवि तेजा? अपॉर्चुनिटी यहां पर, फ्री हिट। गेंद हवा में, खिल्डर बिल्कुल, ओ ये फ्री हिट था। अगर कैच पकड़ भी लेती तो कोई खतरा नहीं था बल्लेबाज के लिए, क्योंकि फ्री हिट का मौका था। जानते हो था जो अपनी फील्डिंग, कैप्टनशिप और गेंदबाजी बल्लेबाजी के लिए जाने जाते हैं, एक उभरता हुआ सितारा, धारसकाल स्टार्स का कप्तान अजान तोता। ओ गेंद डालना चाह रहे थे, और एक अगर इस पे कैच ले लेते कॉमेडी ऑफ एरर होता हुआ, नो बॉल का इशारा। फिर से एक बार फ्री हिट का मौका मिलेगा, मगर इस बार क्या इस मौके का पूरा फायदा उठाएंगे? उंगलियों से फिसल गई गेंद, गेंद डालना चाह रहे थे बिल्कुल ब्लॉक होल में, मगर गेंद आसमान की ओर चली गई। मगर निशाना धीमे गति से सही, मगर स्टंप पर था। कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशाना। फिर से एक बार फिट, साहिल दीवान थोड़ा समय लेते हुए। अब तक उन्होंने 18 रन दिए हैं, जबकि ये संभवतः रहेगी आखिरी गेंद, जो कि उनके दूसरे ओवर के अब तक 1 विकेट की सफलता पाए हैं। पर काफ़ी कुछ डिस्कस करते हुए मौका यहाँ पर रवि तेजा के पास फ्री हिट को बिल्कुल बड़ा शॉट लगाने का। अच्छी गेंद साहिल के, मौका नहीं दिया, मगर केवल 1 ही रन मिलेगा। तो इस 1 रन के साथ 14 ओवर समाप्त, 115, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगर प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर की बात की जाए तो 164 रन, जो कि दिखता हुआ कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन पर। करंट रन रेट 8 दिसंबर 21 का, यानी कि लगभग 8 रन प्रति ओवर बनाती हुई टीम। मगर तारीफ करनी होगी यहाँ पर बल्लेबाज रवि तेजा तिलकुपल्ली की, जिस प्रकार से उन्होंने अपनी जिम्मेदारी के साथ बिल्कुल 19 गेंदों में 19 रनों का योगदान अब तक दिया है। जमकर खेल रहे हैं, कोई जोखिम भरा शॉट अभी तक नहीं खेला है, तो ये उनकी खासियत है। फिलहाल फील्डिंग की एडजस्टमेंट के साथ गेंदबाज तैयार, ललित यादव फिर से एक बार गेंदबाजी करेंगे, जो कि ये रहेगा उनका आखिरी ओवर। 23 रन दिए अब तक 3 ओवरों में। अच्छा ड्राइव ऑन द फ्रंट खेल दिया है क्रॉस की दिशा की ओर, केवल 1 रन यहां पर मिल सकता है। इस 1 रन के साथ अपनी निजी स्कोर 20 पर पहुंच चुके हैं, जबकि 20 गेंदों का सामना किया। रन बॉल की बिल्कुल उनका योगदान, और ललित यादव बिल्कुल विकेट की तलाश में, क्या ले पाएंगे आखिरी ओवर में 1 विकेट? बिल्कुल यहाँ से वहाँ फील्डरों को आगे पीछे करते हुए, क्योंकि लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड कॉम्बिनेशन का बिल्कुल यही फायदा बल्लेबाजों को मिलता है। फिलहाल आ चुके हैं स्ट्राइक पर फाविद अहमद। बढ़िया ड्राइव, 1 रन के साथ फाविद अपनी निजी 3 पर, जबकि 3 गेंदों में, और रवि तेजा 20 रन पर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, जबकि 20 गेंदों का सामना कर। दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों की ओर से रन बॉल का योगदान। बैकफुट पर कट करने की कोशिश, बढ़िया गेंद, क्विक वन था ये ललित यादव की ओर से। बिल्कुल देखिए प्रतिक्रिया, हाथ बिल्कुल अपने सर पे लगा के प्रतिक्रिया व्यक्त करते हुए कि कितना करीबी मामला था यह। अच्छी ओवर घटाते हुए जो कि इनकी आखिरी ओवर। फिर से एक बार ड्राइव हल्के हाथों से, जिस प्रकार से यह कमाल की विकेट कीपिंग, ये देखिए कलेक्ट किया, वैसे ही गेंद को पास भी किया एक लम्हे में। हालांकि प्रोफेशनल विकेट कीपर भी ये नहीं कर पाते जो रॉबिन आज स्तंभ के पीछे कर रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है कि MS धोनी का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ने की पूरी योजना बना चुके हैं रॉबिन। बढ़िया ड्राइव फाबिद की ओर से, गेंद बिल्कुल निकल गई गेंदबाज की ओर से और बिल्कुल सीमा रेखा पार जाते हुए 4 रनों के लिए डाउन द ग्राउंड खेल दिया था सुंदर टाइमिंग के साथ। हालांकि काफी तेज शॉट लगाया था जो कि लगभग अंपायर के सर के ऊपर से जाती हुई 4 रनों के लिए। नाइस एंड स्ट्रेट डाउन टाउन फाबिद के बल्ले से 1 2 3 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अच्छी फील्डिंग, तो हम बिल्कुल क्या ही बेहतरीन फिगर पर पहुंच चुके थे। 1 2 3 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अब 1 2 4, तो कभी कभार कमी मौके ऐसे आते हैं जो कि फिगर्स काफ़ी बेहतरीन जो कि स्क्रीन पर नजर आते हुए। बढ़िया शॉट, हवाई यात्रा पर भेज दिया है, कोई फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद नहीं। एक टप्पा खाने के बाद गेंद सीमा रेखा पार 4 रनों के लिए। तो एक बेहतरीन ओवर बल्लेबाजों के लिए ये होता हुआ। इस ओवर में 2 चौके लग चुके हैं ललित यादव को। 4 ओवर समाप्त कर चुके हैं ललित यादव और अब तक 36 रन दिए हैं। कोई विकेट की सफलता नहीं, न कोई मैडन, ये उनका बॉलिंग फिगर। और 15 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 128, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और कमेंट्री बॉक्स में मेरे साथ फिर से एक बार जुड़ सकते हैं, जुड़ेंगे एक निहायत टैलेंटेड शख्सियत बंटी उडेलकर। अच्छे गायक, अच्छे कॉमेडियन, अच्छे एंकर, अच्छे कमेंटेटर। दही हंडी की जब बात आती है तो उनकी टीम को बिल्कुल गोवा की नंबर 1 टीम माना जाता है। और दही हंडे बिल्कुल फोड़ते में है बंटी अपने हाथों से, और जब उस रस्सी से लटकते हैं तो बिल्कुल बंदर की याद दिला देते हैं और उतनी ऊंचाई से नीचे गिरते हैं। तो उनके कई सारे रिकॉर्ड्स। चलिए आगे के अपडेट्स सुनते हैं उन्हीं की जुबानी मेरे साथ बंटी उडेलकर।
धन्यवाद नदीम जी, जो कि बिल्कुल मेरा विवरण आपने दे दिया। इसी बीच ये गेंद और एक रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ रवि तेजा और फाबिद अहमद, ये 2 बल्लेबाज। और PIOC जो कि 16 ओवर की शुरुआत हो चुकी हैं। 129 for 4। ये गेंद फील्डर को बिट किया 30 गज दायरे के अंदर। जो फील्डर था उनके ऊपर से पॉइंट बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर इस गेंद को भेज दिया है चौके के लिए। गेंद सीमा पार जा चुकी है। $133 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर साहिल की अगली गेंद। यहाँ पे ये फुल टॉस गेंद थी और एक रन मिलता हुआ। 134 फॉर 1। 180 तक जाने की कोशिश रहेगी PIOC की। ये गेंद यहाँ पे हालांकि एक ही रन मिल पाएगा, बिल्कुल फील्डर के पास इस गेंद को खेला। 135 फॉर 4, 16th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। साहिल धीरे धीरे अपने बॉलिंग मार्क की ओर बढ़ते हुए, जो कि पेप्सी एंड से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। रवि तेजा और फाबिद अहमद। फिर एक बार फुल टॉस गेंद। वन 136 स्कोर हो चुका है और इसी गति से जाते हैं तो प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर जो है वो 172 तक हो जाएगा। लेकिन यही गति जो है, रन औसत जो है वो बरकरार रखना पड़ेगा। अभी जो रन औसत चल रहा है 8.60 फिलहाल रन औसत चल रहा है। इसी बीच ओवर की समाप्ति, 16 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 137 फॉर 4। साहिल ने अभी अपना ओवर ख़त्म किया है। रवि तेजा 25 गेंदों का सामना करते हुए 31 रन पर खेल रहे हैं। फाबिद अहमद 8 गेंदों का सामना किया, 11 रन के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर खेल रहे हैं। तो अब 4 ओवर बचे हैं, यानी 24 गेंदें बची हैं। देखते हैं क्या 80 के आसपास या 80 के पार चले जाते हैं PIOC। ये गेंद आड़े बैट से उठाने की कोशिश। सनिकेत पालकर जो कि रोड एंड से गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं, उनके सामने है रवि तेजा। यहाँ पे उठाने की कोशिश, गेंद को गैदर किया कीपर रोविन डिसोजा ने। बिल्कुल बढ़िया कीपिंग। ऊंचे पूरे लंबे कद के खिलाड़ी हैं कीपर रोविन डिसोजा। इसी बीच सनिकेत पालकर रवि तेजा के लिए ये गेंद हवा में है, लेकिन गेंद तक पहुंच नहीं पाए। बिल्कुल उनके सामने ये गेंद गिरी, तब तक 1 रन बनाने का मौका था। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 139, 139 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पालकर की अगली गेंद। ये यहाँ पे उठाने की कोशिश, दिशा से भटके, वाइड बॉल का इशारा। इस वाइड बॉल के ज़रिए अतिरिक्त रन मिल चुका है और स्कोर 140 रनों पर जा पहुंचा। 140 for 4। 17th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। ये गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, उठा दिया है, देखना होगा वहां पे बिल्कुल हाथ में थमा बैठे इस कैच को और फाबिद अहमद जो कि 12 के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर डगआउट्स में चलते बने। 140 रन पर यह विकेट गिर चुका है। सनिकेत पालकर ने ये शिकार किया, हालांकि वो तीसरे अपने निजी ओवर में चल रहे हैं और अभी भी जो सफलता मिली है वो उनके खाते में गई। इसी बीच नए बल्लेबाज वो आने से पहले स्कोर जो है 140 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर 17th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। तो आधी टीम डगआउट्स में वापस जा चुकी हैं PIOC की। शुभम देसाई आए हैं, एक छोर से रवि तेजा डटकर खेल रहे हैं। 27 गेंदों का सामना किया और 32 के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर खेल रहे हैं। शुभम देसाई के लिए ये गेंद बल्ले का अंदरूनी किनारा लिया, स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में गई और 1 रन का इजाफा होता हुआ स्कोर और ये दूसरा रन भी चुरा लिया। काफ़ी नाराज़ हैं रॉबिन डिसोजा क्योंकि ये अतिरिक्त रन जहाँ पे सिर्फ 1 रन था वहाँ पे 2 रन दिए गए। इस 2 रन के ज़रिए स्कोर 142 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। सनिकेत पालकर तैयारी कर रहे हैं अगली गेंद डालने के लिए, जो कि रोड एंड से वहाँ पे थोड़ी देर के लिए खेल रुक जाएगा और रुकावट के लिए हमें खेद है। अभिनव तेज राणा जिन्होंने 25 रन बनाए, मंथन खुटकर ने 32 रन बनाए, पुनीत ने उनको चलता किया, हालांकि अभिनव राणा को अजहान ने चलता किया। अथर्व काले सिर्फ 7 रन बनाए। रवि तेजा अभी तक क्रीज पर डटे हुए हैं, 3 चौके उन्होंने लगाए। वासु तिवारी जो कि 14 रन बनाकर साहिल ने उनका शिकार किया और फाबिद अहमद का शिकार संकेत ने किया जिन्होंने 12 रन बनाए। शुभम देसाई और रवि तेजा। गोइची लीग 2025 ऑर्गेनाइज्ड बाय सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स। इसी बीच अगली गेंद ये गेंद आड़े बैट से उठाने की कोशिश, घुटना टेक आड़े बैट से उठाने चाहते थे, गेंद और बल्ले का मिलाप नहीं हो पाया, गेंद को गैदर किया, कीपर ने वापस कर दिया बॉलर के लिए। 17 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 142 रन 100, हालांकि 142 फॉर 5। तो अब गियर बदलने पड़ेंगे। 18 गेंदें बची हैं, तो देखते हैं इसी बीच 18 गेंदों में कितने रन बटोर लेंगे। अगर इसी रफ्तार से गए तो जो करंट रन रेट है 8.35, कलाई के जरिए मोड़ दिया, एक रन के लिए 143 for 5। इसी औसत से जाते हैं तो 167 प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर हो सकता है। यहाँ पे और एक रन धारसाकड़, जो कि 1 रन 2 रन मिले तो कोई उनको परेशानी नहीं होगी। अगर बड़े लंबे शॉट आते हैं तो ही परेशानी में पड़ सकते हैं। धारसाकड़ फिलहाल बिल्कुल हावी हैं। ये गेंद यहाँ पे 1 रन मिलेगा तो धीरे धीरे स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ 145 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। आपके पास बल्लेबाजों के पास अब मौका काफी कम है। शुभम देसाई के लिए गेंद, कवर की दिशा में खेल दिया है, 1 रन तो ले लिया। देखना होगा थोड़ी सी मिस फील्डिंग वहां पे, और ये चौका, 4 रन्स, मौके पे चौका, ये तोहफा दे दिया है। जहां पे सिर्फ 1 रन था वहां पे 3 रन तोहफे के तौर पर बहाल कर दिए PIOC के लिए उस फील्डर ने। स्कोर 149। अपने फॉलो थ्रू में रोकने की कोशिश की, $150, 150 रन हो चुके हैं। 18th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। यहाँ पे जोरदार अपील लेग बिफोर विकेट की, लेकिन अंपायर ने नकारा इस अपील को। अपने निर्णय पर डटे रहे। तब तक 1 रन। ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 18 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 151, 151 फॉर 5, 151 फॉर 5। नदीम अहमद जो कि दूसरे इनिंग की शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं, जो कि जब से GPL शुरुआत हुआ तब पहले कमेंटेटर गोवा में, जिन्होंने GPL के शुरुआत में 2009 में कमेंट्री एज ए ऑफिशियल कमेंटेटर सिचड़ खेलने की कोशिश की, जिसे मान्यता प्राप्त कमेंटेटर जो कि नदीम अहमद, हालांकि कमेंटेटर के अलावा बढ़िया आवाज़ के साथ गाना भी गवा लेते हैं, बेहतरीन गायकी करते हैं। इसी बीच गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, उठा दिया, ये देखना होगा वहां पे बेहतरीन कैच, लाजवाब। बिल्कुल गेंद पर नजरें टिकाई रखी प्रथमेश डोंगरे। प्रथमेश डोंगरे बिल्कुल बढ़िया दौड़ लगाई और शिकार जो हासिल हुआ उसके पूरे मार्क प्रथमेश डोंगरे को। छठी विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। आप रिप्ले में देख सकते हैं, बेहतरीन कैच लपक लिया, सामने गेंद गिर रही थी और अपने पूरे बॉडी को आगे झुकाते हुए उन्होंने कैच लपक लिया। 151 फॉर 6। रवि तेजा जो कि धुआंधार बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे, एक छोर से डटे हुए थे, उनको डगआउट में चलता किया। अब आए हैं योगेश कौठनकर। सनी के पालकर का ये दूसरा शिकार। ये गेंद यहाँ पे फिर एक बार अपील, जोरावरी आउट और एक विकेट का पतन यहाँ पे। तो हैट्रिक पर है अब सनिकेत पालकर, लगातार 2 गेंदों में 2 विकेट चटकाए हैं और बिल्कुल बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट। कर रहे थे लेकिन आउट हो चुके हैं। जो रन चुराने में बिल्कुल माहिर हैं, लेकिन इस बार बिल्कुल लेग बिफोर विकेट पाए गए। PIOC की ये 7वीं विकेट गिर चुकी है। सनिकेत पालकर अपनी चौथी ओवर में चल रहे हैं। 24 रन दे दिए, 3 सफलताएं अर्जित की हैं। तो देखना होगा क्या अब हैट्रिक कर पाते हैं सनिकेत पालकर। बिल्कुल मौका है उनके पास। और नए जो बल्लेबाज आए हैं, शिवम सिंह, सनिकेत हैट्रिक बॉल, ये यहाँ पे 1 रन ले लिया है, दूसरे रन के लिए दौड़ पड़े हैं और दूसरा रन बेहतरीन रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट के साथ पूरा करते हुए। तो विकेट गिरने के बाद भी स्ट्राइक जो है बदलते रहते हैं, क्योंकि दोनों ही अभी अभी आए हुए बल्लेबाज हैं, शिवम सिंह और शुभम देसाई। उठाने की कोशिश, गेंद बल्ले का ऊपरी किनारा लिया और इस सनिकेत के लिए चौथी विकेट, उनकी व्यक्तिगत चौथी विकेट, चौथा शिकार कर चुके हैं। लाजवाब गेंदबाजी, सिर्फ 26 रन दिए हैं और चौथी ओवर में चल रहे हैं सनिकेत पालकर। हालांकि अब स्कोर जो है 153 फॉर 8। इस ओवर में 3 विकेट मिले हैं लेकिन हैट्रिक नहीं कर पाए, लेकिन ओवर में हैट्रिक हो चुकी है। पहली गेंद डॉट, उसके बाद विकेट, दूसरी गेंद पर विकेट, तीसरी गेंद पर 2 रन आए और चौथी, हालांकि 5वीं गेंद पर विकेट। तो इस ओवर में 3 विकेट हासिल करते हुए सनिकेत पालकर 19वीं ओवर जो कि खत्म होने वाली है। सनिकेत पालकर फिर से तैयार। इसी बीच पालकर सनिकेत पालकर थोड़ी देर के लिए स्कोर रुका हुआ। फिर एक बार दोनों ही बल्लेबाज तैयार। ये स्क्वायर की दिशा में खेल दिया है, एक रन ले लिया, दूसरे रन के लिए दौड़ पड़े, देखना होगा वहां पे दूसरा रन को पूरा कर दिया है। थ्रो काफी वाइड था, रॉबिन डिसूजा के पहुंच से बाहर था, 2 रन बना लिए और 19 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 155। वर्धन जो कि अभी अभी आए हुए बल्लेबाज वर्धन और शुभम को अब आखिरी 6 गेंदों पे हमलावर रहना होगा। जितने रन बटोर सकते हैं उतने रन बटोरने की कोशिश करनी होगी, तो ये एक लक्ष्य जो है बढ़ सकता है। फिलहाल 155 रन हो चुके हैं। PIOC पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए प्रसाद पाटिल कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, आ गया है, उठा दिया है, फील्डर को पाया और प्रसाद पाटिल को ये सफलता, एक सफलता पहले से उनको मिली है, अब ये दूसरी सफलता उन्होंने हासिल की है। प्रसाद पाटिल 155 for 9। तो आखिरी विकेट मैदान पर 5 गेंदें बची हैं। ये पूरी 5 गेंदें इनको खेलनी होगी। विकेट आपको नहीं गंवाना है क्योंकि गेंदें बैलेंस बच जाएगी तो रन रेट पर असर पड़ सकता है, नीचे आ सकता है। इसी बीच 155 for 9। अपील, यहाँ पे जोरदार अपील, लेकिन 1 रन लेग बाय का इशारा। 156। लास्ट ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। प्रसाद पाटिल तीसरे ओवर में चल रहे हैं, सिर्फ 6 रन दिए और 2 सफलताएं प्राप्त की हैं। वर्धन सामना करने के लिए तैयार। यहाँ पे देखना होगा, ये काफी वाइड थ्रो था, कसरत करनी पड़ी कीपर रॉबिन डिसोजा को। PIOC 157। यहाँ पे 1 ही रन मिल पाएगा। 158। फेलिक्स आलेमाओ जो कि अभी अभी आए हैं, उनके साथ वर्धन। ये उठा दिया है, देखना होगा, गेंद इनसाइड आउट शॉट खेल दिया है, कवर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर। ये चौका मिलेगा, 4 रन्स। तो इस चौके के जरिए थोड़ी सा सुकून पाते हुए PIOC, क्योंकि आखिरी विकेट चल रही हैं, बिल्कुल बेहतरीन अंदाज के साथ चौका बटोर लिया। वहाँ पे कवर बाउंड्री लाइन पर कोई फील्डर तैनात नहीं था, उसी दिशा में खेल दिया। ये स्वीप शॉट खेलने की कोशिश और ये थर्ड अंपायर की ओर इशारा किया है। तो देखते हैं डिसीजन क्या आता है। हालांकि और ये नॉट आउट है। तो 20 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 162
Yes, check.
over to Nadeem Ahmed.
Thank you, Bunty. And I would like to request Robin to please come and have a quick chat with us. Only one or two questions. Sachin done. A warm. Testing. Testing.
हेलो 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 हेलो। टेस्ट।
Well, very good afternoon. As we have with me the flamboyant, the former Ranji captain of Goa, Robin D'Souza. Welcome, Robin. As we all know, the first known wicketkeeper in the cricketing history is widely considered to be Jack Blackham. He played for Australia against England in the year 1877, almost 148 years back, holding the role of wicketkeeper in the almost 35 test matches. He was known as the first modern wicketkeeper. And I have with me Robin. Robin, it has absolutely come as a surprise for me, not only for me, for many audience, for many fans watching you. Brilliant behind the stumps, almost two catches, one acrobatic and a quick stumping. Who inspired you, and what is the story behind your wicket keeping?
Surely not the wicketkeeper you just mentioned. I mean, that was ages ago. No, but I've done keeping before for Goa. I mean, even in a Ranji Trophy when I was quite young and made my debut. Unfortunately, our wicketkeeper was injured, and because most of my senior cricketers knew that I could keep wickets, I mean, just because of hand and eye coordination. So, I mean, again, the same thing happened in this particular tournament also. Aditya, I mean, he bowled, I mean, he kept really well, but unfortunately, he got injured. So, I mean, someone had to stand up for it, and as I'm passionate about the sport, I said, why not? It's me.
Robin, what we have seen in the cricket is you have to be regular in touch. As we all know, since last almost my commentary career, last 15, 14 years, I've been seeing you a great batter, good bowler, outstanding on the field. But the wicket keeping for the very first time, and you seems to be doing a regular practice, it was so perfect.
Not to be very honest, I have not done any kind of a regular practice, but I keep myself fit because as cricket is all about, you have to be doing every possible thing. You know, if I'm teaching someone, I should be able to do it myself before I teach someone else. You know, so that's what the whole idea is.
Absolutely rightly said. Of course, he's also the coach of under 14. And your view about the Sangem Cricketers Goinchi League, which has a combination of three association players, current, former Ranji players, with local talents as well. How you see this tournament, Robin, giving opportunity for the young and budding talents?
Fantastic. I mean, I've been playing this tournament for quite some time now. In fact, I mean, we go back quite a few decades. And I mean, they're keeping up the same passion. I mean, there are cricketers who are 12-year-olds are the ones I'm keeping wickets to right now. You know, so that's the whole proud moment for me as well. And I really want this Goichi League to continue. I mean, on a bigger scale, they bring players from outside. Local talent, they compete against them and they do really well, you know, and shining against them and something like even where they are also, okay, Goa mein cricket bahut acha chal raha hai. They're coming and playing over here only because of Goichi League, you know, and I'm really proud to be associated and playing this tournament.
Absolutely, Robin. Good words from him. Thank you for your time. All praises for the Sangem cricketers bringing this Goinchi League, a combination, as he rightly mentioned. The players, outstanding players like Sumit Mishra and others, Vikas Singh, what we have seen, putting up a great show. It's a good combination. So all praises for Sangem cricketers bringing Goinchi League Season 2.0. That's it from here. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. So welcome back. 168 is the target to achieve for captain himself. Azantota taking his guard, marking his line alongside Puneet Mishra. Both are capable, has the ability to play a long and sensible inning. And a good start, what is required here for DHADSAKHAL Stars to win this match against PIOC, because as we know, PIOC has got a very good bowling unit. The captain himself is fast and furious. Well, I would like to do thanks Robin for his precious time, for a quick bite and expressing his view on this tournament. First delivery. Lovely drive, a bit uppish, but finds the field. It's going to be a good combination of left hand, right hand, as I see. And that is a combination what the captain has in his mind. Always this combination works as a beneficial for the batting order. But the bowlers will definitely have Ravi Teja on the bowling mark, bringing those needed changes on the ground. A little bit of movement as well. Swing and a miss this time. Played too early, then the ball premeditated from the captain. They will have to sustain the pressure. They will have to handle the pressure nicely, and they need to give a good start. And here where it comes to use their mental strength, because whenever there is high risk, there is high reward. But a good start is what is needed with DHADSAKHAL Stars. On the back foot, beautifully punched. This time finds again, the ball is racing away. And this is the beauty of the power play overs. Anything in the gap, anything the ball beats the short field, the ball will race away to the fence. And that is exactly what has happened. A good punch, good bottom hand, strong, and the blade of the bat nice and straight. And the ball taking the sweet area of the bat and racing away in the gap. That was absolutely well adjusted drive from the captain, Azantota. He knows that the captain has to play the captain's inning. Shot of length, but well negotiated. Just a tilt of the bat to pick at that single. And Puneet Mishra is joining him, the tall and lanky, the hero of last year, the Season 1 GOICHI League, man of the series. What a wonderful performance that he had last year. But in this tournament, lying low, but you never know. He's like a silent volcano. He can erupt at any given time, and it's going to be firework all around. Because the two top teams will make it to the finals, to be played on Sunday, that is 20th of April. More changes. Now the deep square leg has been moved within the circle, and the extra cover has been pushed back. The ball is up and it's straight up. Oh, Asu Tiwari takes it, miscued it completely. And that, oh dear me. April Fool in the month of April. That was a free hit taken. Optional free hit. That's the reason why Puneet Mishra has taken the risk. I'm just wondering, Puneet Mishra, can he play such irresponsible shot? No way. Watchful. He's been brilliant. A quick single. Down the stumps, missing the target. Good backup. But a single, bit risky, but in the end, comfortable. And that will sum up over number 1. Just 7 runs of it to mark the end of the very first over. 7 for no loss. After today's matches, the semi-finals to be played on Saturday, Sunday will be the big finals. Or maybe this is league. So on the run rate, 2 top teams will make it to the finals. So which will be those teams? So that's the reason the fight is on. And there is no concept of quarterfinals and semi-finals. Straight away, 2 top teams will make it to the top, the grand finale. Major role to play here by the captain as well as Punit Mishra. They're cautious and careful. At the same time, they have to contribute, give a good start. And not only give a good start, they have to be there for some time. Lovely drive, straight back to the bowler. The captain on the bowling mark, Felix Alimao. From the far end into the second over. Score is 7 on the board. To that, a good bowling from Ravi Teja. Wonderful drive. Nice and straight. What a wonderful bowler that he is. He's got that record of generating the pace of 131 kilometers an hour, the fastest, Felix. He's got that long and smooth run up high arm action. Bowls a scintillating speed. Lovely drive down the ground towards the long on. Will be another single here in the captain's account that will take him to 7 of 8 deliveries that he faced. Punit Mishra, 1 of 1. Wonderful over. This is turning out to be 3 deliveries being bowled, just a single what he has given of 3 deliveries. Just trying to bring the pressure on the batter's shoulders by putting that tight line. Bowling the captain, Felix. Oh, swing of the bat. And look at how quickly the ball goes past Punit Mishra. It is very challenging for Punit Mishra. Well, he has to prove himself. He has to show what Punit Mishra is all about. He was a talk of town last year. Every Tom, Dick and Harry of cricket was talking about Punit Mishra. Playing for Rajasthan Ranji team. They know how dangerous he could be if he survives and stays on the crease. Lovely shot, picked it up beautifully. That is exactly the trademark shot of Punit Mishra. Look at the timing, absolutely outstanding, exquisite, right out from the middle of the bat. What a timing, good swing of the bat, and the ball races away all the way. Enough on that to take that ball for 6 runs. Though there was a fielder there, but he was unable to reach. Clinical strike from Punit Mishra. He's a master of timing. Look at how good over this was turning out to be. The 4 balls, just 1 run, and then comes the bang. As I mentioned, it's a silent volcano. Across the bat, appeal by LBW, but denied. Down the stumps, misses the target. Survival on both the occasion, leg by signaled 8 runs considered in the second over by the captain Felix Salimo. After the completion 2 overs, his score is 15 for no loss. Both the batters looking down on the ground with a clear mindset. They have to keep it calm, cool, and play to the merit of the ball, and that is exactly what these two batters are doing. Azan Tota, left-hander batting sensation, the captain of DHADSAKHAL Stars. And on the other end is right-handed, tall and lanky, Puneet Mishra. The bowlers are doing their best. Shivam Singh has been introduced in place of Ravi Teja. Tilukupalli, where he is just utilizing all his resources. Felix Arimao wants one breakthrough, want to break this particular partnership. That will absolutely play a psychological role on the minds of the batters of DHADSAKHAL. Watchful. Just a nudge. Shot on the stumps. Oh, he was taken by surprise. That was a good work, smart fielding from Shivam Singh. Just wanted to give that element of surprise to Puneet Mishra. Slightly slow. If the ball had to hit the stump, that was curtains down for sure. Quick work. I remember during my play time, I did one run out in a similar manner. So just a brush to my memories of my cricketer. Exactly like Shivam Singh. But I hit the target and the batter was out. Slow one. Oh, swing of the bat. Thick outside edge. The ball races away in the deep third man region for a boundary. A boundary from the captain's bat. Just wanted to play, yes, in the covers, but a thick outside edge. Takes the ball in the deep third man. A flashy shot. This time once again appeal, but would have missed the leg stump by a big margin. It's a quick signal from Punya Palkar. That will be a leg by. Appeal as well from Shivam Singh for the L-by, but this time misses the line completely. He's got that unique style of batting. Azan Tota is such a wonderful timer of the ball. Always gets in a quick, good position in the line of the ball and then plays. Very impressive youngster. And got a huge responsibility being the captain of the team, DHADSAKHAL Stars. Lovely shot, lofted when the ball is up in the air, skyrocketed, and that will go another biggie from the big man, Puneet Mishra. On the crease, these two Chote Mia and Bade Mia are doing an absolutely wonderful job. Chote Mia is Azan Tota, the captain, and Bade Mia is none other than Puneet Mishra, standing tall, 6.3. Putting his best foot forward and playing what an inning. This was expected from these two. And they are displaying it with the perfect timing. Oh, this is a bit of an inside edge. Should get a single here. Look at how quick fire of 7 deliveries he has scored 15. Puneet Mishra. In a Azan Tota of 10, contributed 11 runs so far. His score moves to 28, and this is the third over and the final of the mandatory power play. And probably this will be the last delivery of the third over of Shivam Singh's first over. And then the captain will have the flexibility to spread the field. What we see two outside will be more fielders outside the yard circle. Nicely done, just a single to take the score to 29. Completion of 3 overs done and dusted. It's 29 for no loss. DHADSAKHAL Stars chasing 168 for a win. So well after the 3 mandatory overs of the power play, and now the field is spread. The bowling marker is Fabid Ahmed. In the meantime, lovely drive from Azan, but finds the field in the deep covers. So a lot of change in the every over. There's a different bowler right from the beginning. It was Ravi Teja, Tilugupalle, and then the captain himself, Felix. Later it was Shivam Singh. And now it is Fabid, Farooq Ahmed. Every over is a different bowler, utilizing all the bowlers, all the resources. With one requirement. Lovely shot, but finds the fielder. Oh dear, can you believe that? That one requirement was about to fulfill. It wasn't a difficult catch at all of Fabid Ahmed. Absolutely disappointed with that, because the catches wins the matches. Puneet Mishra realizing his mistake, playing straight to the field in the deep square leg and getting a life. This could be the change of events for sure, because giving life to Puneet Mishra is giving invitation to the trouble. Lovely shot. This is how you need to strike. All the way 6. Good footwork on the half volley. Bang. Azan Tota. The power, the timing, the placement. Absolutely perfect. With good footwork. Oh, that's elegant. Absolutely elegant from the captain. Absolutely beautiful footwork and beautiful strike. On the back foot. Just a nudge. Look at how calculated, how measured inning is being played by these two batters. Of course, Puneet Mishra is still trying to come up with that trauma of playing straight to the fielder. But he will get back to his normal batting. But learning a lesson as well. That was lucky survival. Once again, a beautiful work, but the ball is up this time. Another catch. Fabid takes the first breakthrough. Fabid, Farooq Ahmed. Oh, there. A bit of argument, and that is not exactly right. Azan Tota is out, but let the sportsman spirit prevails. Fabid, excitement, but he can enjoy. He cannot go up straight to the batter and insult him. That is not the right approach. And it's good point from Azan Tota. You take wicket and you celebrate. Don't insult me. That's all in the high temper. But in the end, they all are friends as Antara departs. Oh yes, the ball was up in the air and that was a simple catch and good judgment. There it is. Taken off his sleeves. Well, that must be disturbing. And new batter joins in is Lalit Yadav. Good looking shot will be another six ahead. Yes, it is. And what a way to open an account for himself. Lalit Yadav straight away, bang, 6 runs. And look at the way he has brought that end to the 4th over. 43 for 1. Sfawid Ahmed considered 14 runs, picked up a wicket in his very first over. Appreciation from Puneet Mishra. So well, beginning of the 5th, Shivam Singh on the bowling mark with his second over. Lovely shot straight down the ground and up and over. One bounce to the fence. Puneet Mishra picks it up quite well. Nice and straight shot. One bounce to the fence. Right near the Shraddha Sped Private Limited board. Look at how beautifully the board's been carried all across the ground, increasing the beautification of this ground. Truly a professional tournament. Another one. Same place. Same result. Back-to-back boundaries for Shivam Singh. Well, who's the batter, international, who scored 6 balls, 6 boundaries? We all know who hit 6 balls, 6 sixes. Yuvraj Singh, the Singh is king. I mentioned earlier, and I still would like to just inform to the new audience. It was Sanjay Surya of Sri Lanka who has the record of hitting 6 balls, 6 boundaries. In the meantime, it was good running between the wickets by Puneet Mishra and well responded by the new batter, Lalit Yadav. These two are gelling well, absolutely wonderful way to just get going. Even after the fall of the first wicket of the captain, Azan Tota, things are once again looking better here with Puneet Mishra taking the responsibility. Swing and a miss this time, maybe. Oh, appeal for caught behind, and yes, fine edge taken nicely by the wicket keeper. Desi Curtis down for the outstanding batter who contributed 26 runs and a fine edge. One good delivery is good enough to send the batter back to the dugout. Well pitched by Shivam, slightly outside. Went for it, fine edge, nicely taken by the wicket keeper, and had no doubt in the mind of the umpire. The finger up towards the sky. So absolutely he was playing a lovely inning. That good inning comes to an end. As 2 wickets down now of DHADSAKHAL Stars on a total of 54 in the 5th over. Yes, making a comeback, PIOC. As I mentioned, PIOC has got a good, strong bowling unit. The captain, Felix, he himself is a great bowler, has got all the options. The spinners, the pacer, he can utilize them. And a good result here. Shivam Singh providing the prize wicket for PIOC in the name of Puneet Mishra. New batsman joining is Sahil Diwan. Shivam Singh. Watchful, just a single here to take the score to 55 runs. It's a good control as well from Shivam Singh. After that very expensive first over, where he given 14 runs, and now he gave back-to-back boundaries for Puneet Mishra, but he made sure that he picked up the wicket off him. It's a good reply from Shivam Singh, taking the prize wicket of DHADSAKHAL Stars. Yes, free hit taken. 4th optional free hit has been taken. There comes the signal from Punya Phalkar. Oh, well pitched, but nicely done. A little bit of bat on that. Excellent piece of fielding there. Outstanding work on the green surface. Absolutely showing that international standard fielding. How quickly that he was. So end of 5, 56 for 2. Change the voice over to Harish for the further updates.
The FIO's gone 56 for the loss of 212 runs required in 90 balls. Not a difficult task by any stretch of imagination. The DHADSAKHAL Stars will be looking to just keep the momentum and just got going against the bowlers and get this total as quickly as possible. Just maybe an outside chance, outside ray of hope. So at this moment, Dempo looks pretty good on the top on this Group B. If you talk about Ventures, they won one, lost one, won by a pretty decent margin. PIOC also won one. So they have to win this game to stay alive in the contest. If they lose, then they'll have to rely on the other result. We saw how crucial the net run rate was, nicking in a single. How crucial the net run rate was in Group A. There was a tough fight going on for the second place. Sarkar 37 also with the chance. Avengers, but an Avengers winning game and entering through. It was just because of Priority Titans. Priority Titans just blown away the opposition and just got the runs in 14 odd overs. That just pushed their overall net run rate. So last of the free hit has been taken. So there is a slight change in the fielding positions here for the free hit. Goes for that long shot down the ground. Fielder in cuts it off to a single. So PIOC will be looking for an outright win. They have not posted a big total on this deck. They know certainly that even 200 is not good enough. But they have to just pepper, keep coming hard at the batters and try and chip in wickets. Good drive. Oh, that's good fielding. In one action, threw the ball back to the bowler. It's a good piece of fielding there. Manthan Khutkar fielding at the short covers position. Yogesh Kautankar is bowling well here at the moment. He's hitting the right length. They are trying to go after, but has not provided anything loose. Not too much of turn that we have witnessed, but bowling in the right areas. Marks the end of over number 6 is 61 for 2. So current run rate of more than 10 and asking run rate of just above 7, which is not a daunting task. They have got a golden over, they have got the batting power play overs left, and both are looking very good at the moment. Just Sahil Diwan, we have seen his caliber in the earlier games. Felix Salemau is coming into bowl. He had a very good spell, very good game, the previous one. 3 wickets in his spell, and was bowling one. Also need to preserve the energy here. When you are trying to go hard, there is a lot of energy that is lost, a lot of power that is lost in getting the big sixes, because you are using all your muscles, and that energy is being soaked in playing the shot. Big appeal, good change of pace. Wonderful slower ball here from Felix Salema. Maybe just drifting down the leg side. Leg by called by the umpire. We'll definitely have a replay, a relook at this. Once again, another big appeal here. This time it was a quick delivery. Back-to-back appeals here, and he's using his variations to the very good effect. He's at the batters at the moment. And certainly that's the reason why the captain feels he's a better option something or the other happening at the moment when Felix Alemão is bowling with his slow balls as well as with his outright pace. He's hitting the right length, which is very important. Looking for another quick single, looking for a second run and an out opportunity. Good throw. Just might refer. Umpire, we have to wait for the signal here. They might refer. It was decently close, but I feel the batter has made it in here. But never know. These quick throws straight to the wickets might just be a little tricky, might be a little close. I gauged it, made it in comfortably in the end. Lalit Yadav played for Delhi Capitals in the previous season, and he's along with Sahil Diwan. So here is an opportunity once again to just come into the fold and showcase a different class that he has to be picked up in the IPL franchise. There must be something, there must be some hitting abilities and some of the caliber of the batter that picks you in a big franchise like the Delhi Capitals. Lalit has got immense experience and exposure playing over there. Banged in shot, got a leading edge, maybe hitting the bottom of the bat. The bat came early, the ball came a little slow, maybe it's coming slow off the deck. And that's why he just went in towards the long on region. He wanted to hit it over square leg. I've seen this couple of times, the ball hitting the bat. Whenever the batters have a quick bat speed, they immediately flash to play that pull shot, and the ball comes maybe a little slower than they expect from the deck. Mizuki PIOC versus DHADSAKHAL Stars at the moment. The game is slowly progressing forward and building a little partnership at the moment. But the boundaries and sixes have been kept at bay. 7 overs gone, DHADSAKHAL Stars 68 for 2. So exactly 100 runs required in the next 78 balls. Just the 5 runs conceded by Yogesh Kautenkar. The captain asking him to bowl one more. So he's going to continue with his spell. Bowling against both the Australian players. So golden over has been taken. So golden over has been taken. Let's see whether it's the same bowler that is going to bowl or a different bowler. Yes, they promptly change the bowler. That is allowed for the captain to change the bowler. So once the batter opts for the golden over, you can change your bowling option. So in comes Ravi Teja. Maybe they feel that it's time to just get a move on and just get quick runs, and hoping that the next result goes into their favor and Dempo wins it big against Ventures 11. And for that, I feel both these batters need to go hard against the bowling and get these runs quickly, just like our Priority Titans did. But talking on the other side, there is always the flip side of the coin. There is an opportunity here to make inroads into the batting lineup. Just get one and you can sneak in more. Just believe that you can pick up wickets here. Whatever kind of deck. Yesterday's deck, we witnessed an epic game between the Punjab Kings and KKR. Nobody believed that 111 could be defended at that surface. It was not a bad surface at all. One of the most entertaining matches that we have witnessed in IPL. The ball sneaked in between the pads of the keeper, looking for a run out, but he scampers in the last 4. Wide call by the umpire. So that will be 3 runs. So 4 runs already added. Not a best here idea to bowl a wide ball because it will be double. Was talking about yesterday's game, how well Chahar has bowled, and that spell was a magical spell that entirely changed the game on his head. It looked comfortable for KKR at one point of time where they were 65 odd for 2 wickets, and nobody thought that the other result was possible. No one was thinking about the other result. Picked away on the leg side. So in cricket, anything is possible if you just believe and keep going hard and just maybe sneak in a wicket here. 1 wicket can lead to another 2. That is what always seen in the game of cricket. If you don't venture out into your options, then it's going to be a little difficult to pick up wickets. I just swept away a medium pacer. Literally a sweep, looking for a second. Oh, there is a miscommunication. An absolute blunder committed by both the batters. There was no call here from the non-striker. And this is an absolutely needless run out at this point of time. A total harakiri committed by total harakiri committed by both the batters, and that makes Sahil Diwan to walk back, and that is the wicket that PIOC was searching. So Mizuki, PIOC in the golden over have got a golden wicket that sees Sahil Diwan back into the dugout. So that makes Shubham Gajinkar's entry onto the striking end. 74 for 3, 7.3. The ball keeping low for the batter, keeping even low for the wicket keeper. Goes for another bye. This is the second time in this over that we have seen the ball sneaked in within the gloves of the wicket keeper. That concedes another bye. So far the runs have not come off the bat, but it's off the wides, the extras. It's bowled well, Ravi Teja. Changed the pace, bowled in the right areas, and looking to pick up one more wicket here at the moment. And Lalit Yadav, if he's picked here at this moment, we have got a game on our hands. Cracking shot. What a shot. This has been stopped. Yes, and they are looking for a couple of runs. Fine piece of batting. Just a very well timed drive. A good shot from the batter. Moves the score little ahead. I will tell the score after the end of over number 8, as the score is going to be doubled. So far 7 runs have been scored in this over with a ball left. This time he backs it. There's a fielder down there. Goes straight into the throat. And Ravi Teja has struck 2. The entire team that run out, and now they have got rid of Lalit Yadav. Trying to whack it across in the cow corner region. So 2 wickets have been struck by PIOC, and there is a big change in their thinking at the moment. They believe, yes, we have got both the outstation players, and now the match is definitely on. It's 77 for 4, DHADSAKHAL Stars, and they are putting themselves in trouble. So much wide this ball was, intentionally bowled, just a slower ball, just well inside the guideline, but it had to be fetched by Lalit Yadav, and that is exactly why the ball has not traveled the distance, because you don't get that much of power to get it over the fence. And this golden over has just turned the game upside down in favor of PIOC at the moment. 86 for 4 is the what end up. 86 for 4 in 8 overs, 82 runs required in 72. Equation is not difficult. It's just the wickets in hand has to be kept here, and Robin D'Souza comes in. So walks in the big man, the giant of Goan cricket, as an immense service to Goa Ranji team, and also many of the franchises that he has played of lately in PGML, and many of the other tournaments, the open tournaments that he goes as a player. So they required an experienced player at this point of time, and that is why Robin D'Souza has been sent. So 82 runs required in 72, DHADSAKHAL Stars. So Yogesh has been brought here from the other end. He bowled the other over from the Pepsi end, now has been introduced from the roadside end. Not a bad option, because the batters at the moment won't be going hard against him. Even though the dimensions are small, they will be very careful. They are very near into the crease. This is in the air, slightly up pitch, but short of the field. They are living in fear at the moment. A nicely bowled, very good length, good pace as well onto it. 3 dot balls in a row at the moment against Shubham Gajingar. Picked away nicely down the ground, played it off the back foot and just punches it down slightly on the shorter side. So that brings in Robin D'Souza on the striking end for the first time. You can certainly witness the string in the strides at the moment in the fielders of PIOC. Mizuki PIOC believe, yes, we have got an outside chance here. We have got a sniff here. And that's why they believe that the catch can come anytime to any fielder. There is a turn there. There is definite turn there. And it's a sharp turn. Yeah, another one. Both the balls ripping on the surface and is turning sharply. Good signs here for the spin bowlers of Mizuki PIOC. 9 overs done, 87 for 4. So the wide call here, Kshitish Kabir has been introduced, starts off with an extra. So nicely driven. Oh, no chance. No chance for the fielder. That shows the timing behind it. What an excellent shot here from Shubham Gajinkar. This guy is really off his own. He plays very well at times and just got to be consistent with his shot making. He can just make his name, a big name at a bigger stage. That was a wonderful drive. So after getting a boundary, Kshitish Patil need to understand that there is a turn. And Yogesh Kotankar really bowling well and is troubling the batters with his sharp leg spinners. Just got to bowl in the accurate areas. And I feel there is a little bit in there for the spin bowlers. Trying to whack the ball, stand and deliver stop, but you're just getting a inside of the bat, going down towards the cow corner region, getting a single. A nicely cut away man at the backward point region, stops it and throw by the deep gully region, and should be a single here. Slightly on the shorter side in this over. 9 runs conceded by Kshitish Kabir Patil. That marks the halfway mark for this innings. Is 96 for 4 DHADSAKHAL Stars. Require another 72 in the next 60 balls. So we start after the halfway mark, and Yogesh Kotankar looking to continue with his spell, and rightly so. He deserves it after bowling 2 good overs. So he seems to be in a position that if he gets a good spot, he just might get a wicket as well if the batters try to go hard against him. Robin D'Souza at the moment was watchful, trying to see what is happening from the surface. Looking for a big one. There is a fielder down there. It might be taken. Yes, it's taken. I told you. There's a wicket down here somewhere. Yogesh was bowling well. Robin actually wanted to go inside out over covers, get it more towards the wide long off, and a pretty good fielding effort coming down, charging towards the ball and judging it to perfection and getting another wicket. So Mizuki PIOC at the moment doing a very, very good job by taking consistent wicket on a regular basis. Experienced Robin D'Souza has been taken out of the contest, and it's a 5 down at 97. There's another wicket. What has happened over there? By the time I was talking to the scorer, suddenly next ball is hit one straight down the ground. This was absolutely needless. This is inexperience coming to the forefront here of Aniket Palkar. He just lost a big man partner a ball ago, and this is the first ball that he's facing. Aniket Palkar is trying to whack the ball down the ground when the bowler is in a good spell, and he has been taken down at the long off region. Not the best of the batting, I must say, from the young boy. They are losing the plot. They have lost 6 wickets. 160 is not a big total by any stretch of imagination, but those 2 wickets in the golden over has got a spark in this team. And now another couple here from Yogesh. What a spell of spin bowling. I told you yesterday's game when Chahal was bowling, the game was entirely in favor of KKR. No one would have dreamt that this game could have turned on its head. And this game is also heading into a similar position at the moment. The way the bowlers are bowling and picking in wickets. And Yogesh Kotankar has literally taken the role of Yuzvendra Chahal here in this team. As bowling in the right areas, all the deliveries are right on mark and button. The batters have to play at those deliveries, and the bowler is turning sharply away with those leg spinners. He's into his third over, 2 for 7. Clipping away nicely. Started down the leg side, so it was easy for him to get a single down the leg side. That marks the end of over number 11. 2 wickets for Yogesh Kotankar in this over. 97 for 6. 98 for 6, in fact, at the end of 11. So it driven nicely, and that is the introduction of Fabid, who took up the wicket there early on in the spell. The first over went for 14 runs, but now they are looking to finish this off. Nicely played here, straight back to the bowler. Now Shubham Gajingar is going to be most important at this moment. How he revolves around the other batters. Now takes game the forward. Oh, nicely bowled, nicely bowled. The ball went straight in. Looking for a turn there. He's someone who bowls slightly quick, Fabid. So he's not going to get as much purchase as someone like Yogesh Kautankar as a rich spinner. This time definitely just going to get a single. So now a cautious approach here. Once you lose 100 up here in over number 11, but they've lost quite too many wickets here. 6 down, 68 of 50. Definitely gettable for DHADSAKHAL Stars. So again, it's a similar sort. Play and a miss. Looking for a turn, the ball skidded and went straight on. Marks the end of 12 overs. Mizuki PIOC are very much high in this game. 101 for 6. So Yogesh Kautankar has been taken out of the attack at the moment. 101 for 6. 67 runs required in 48 balls is the equation, which is around 8.38. But here, more than 10, 11 runs per required over was scored. But at the moment, it looks difficult to score at that pace for at least 3-4 overs. And that brings in a bowling change. 3 overs we have seen from Yogesh Kautankar from the roadside end. And maybe they want to keep 1 over later on. Felix Salemau has been introduced. They've got pretty good bowling options, the captain of Mizuki PIOC. Banging in short. You can see how slow the ball has come. Maybe he just cut the fingers over the ball to get his almost like a slower bouncer. The ball died down towards the keeper. That is what is important, bowling in the batting power play overs. So they want to take the use of batting power plays. So the captain feels that I'm a better option here, bowling in the batting power plays with my variations. Just the 2 fielders kept outside. Another half tracker here from Felix Salemau, which goes down. Oh, run out opportunity, direct hit. Maybe even at the non-striker's end. He was struggling there. He looked out for a long throw, and that makes the batter to make his entry in the crease. They are now searching out for singles, and they very much know that it won't be easy later on. They have to keep on taking the singles and rotate the strike almost every ball. Straight back to the bowler. Nicely bowled. Very straight line. That is a line where you always intend to pick up wickets as the bowler is charging. He knows that at the moment they are very positive about taking the next 4 wickets of the DHADSAKHAL Stars and winning this game. This is it, straight to the fielder and the mid-off region. Wanted to get the elevation over the top, but found the fielder there. No mistake from the fielder at the mid-off region. And that is the end of Anuj Yadav. Just 2 and 3 dot balls, trying to do something different. Just advancing down the crease and giving a catch in the hands. So Mizuki PIOC right now on top of the game. They have picked up 7 wickets. The 13 overs gone, 105 for 7, and 63 runs required in 42 balls. Equation just a little bit going out of the hands of DHADSAKHAL Star, and that's why there's an introduction of the impact player, Aditya Suryavanshi, who was injured in the previous game because of that hamstring pull, has been given this role now. They understand what is the complexity of this game. If they don't send a batter at this moment, then they are doomed here if they expose their Taylor order. And that's why this decision has been prompted to send Aditya Suryavanshi. So that is all the way, 6 runs. Shubham Gajinkar says enough is enough and just going for the big one, gets a big one. Again, Shubham Singh. So they are opting the medium pace bowlers at the moment in the batting power play overs. Shubham Gajinkar was kept quiet for some time, and that's a good rescue. Yeah, nicely bowled. Just cutting the fingers over the ball, and the ball also just dying down on the keeper. Got to bowl with variation. You must have seen how Felix Salema was bowling. Sometimes bowling the slower bouncers, sometimes trying the fuller length Yorker. And these variations come in handy. You can see the wicket is not the same that has helped the batters. This time another one. This is even bigger and better than the first. Shubham Gajinkar is trying to unleash himself and launch a scathing attack on Shivam Singh. He has been successful in getting two. So attack is the best form of defense, is I think has been understood here by Shubham, and he understands that this is the time to just get few runs. So 3 fielders allowed outside, all 3 in the same region. Long off, and cow corner is still taking them on. Is still taking them on. 51 runs required of 39. Very well punched here, Adit Suryavanshi. Well, it's just come off from hamstring pull a couple of days ago. And now we'll be thinking, yeah, maybe I should run and take quick singles or not. He is definitely a good batter. The batter has got good touch in this tournament so far. So Shubham has got a good company at the moment. They just need a partnership here. No doubt about the hitting abilities of both these batters. Worked very well on the leg side and just walking Aditya to get a single. So another ball left here. So far, slightly on the higher side, Shivam Singh picked up 1 wicket, but this over, he has been struck for 2 clean sixes. Shubham Gajinkar is looking good, and Aditya Suryavanshi will be hoping. I just have to give strike to Shubham. At this point of time, Shubham, I think, will be the senior counterpart. He spend more time on the crease. And that is the first ball that is faced by Aditya Suryavanshi. A dot ball marks the end of over number 14, 118 for 7. They got Yogesh Counterkar. He has beaten the bat very first delivery. Shubham Gajinkar looks so good against the medium pacer, and now the batting power play overs have come out of the contest. Now it's going to be a normal cricket. The normal fielders, all fielders can be kept outside, the 5 fielders as per the fielding restrictions. Nicely bowled. No man in the short covers, which allows the batter to play of the back foot in the deep covers, gets a single. This time up and over, and that is being taken. That is the end of Aditya Suryavanshi. Another wicket has been taken by Yogesh Kautenkar. Aditya maybe just looking to hit a big one and get this required 100 just below power. The ball was turning, and there was no feet movement. You can see normally he will remove the front foot more closer towards the ball. He just wanted to hit the ball, stand and deliver. Doesn't happen on a turning track. Another wicket gone down. What a spell of spin bowling from Yogesh Kautenkar. 3 for 9 in 3.3. 49 runs required in the next 33 balls with just 2 wickets in hand. So 8 down, and in comes Vinayak Kunte. Just play down the ground. We got to be thinking how much patience and how much technique that Vinayak Kunte has as far as batting is concerned will be seen. He will be tested. He will be definitely tested by the medium pacers, the spinners. So he has to give company here to Shubham Gajinkar to take the game a little deeper. Beaten the bat and goes for a single. No, he is sent back. No run there. There are 3 men at the backward point region behind the square. One at gully, one at short third, one at point. Will be the last ball of his spell. The single is going to finish his spell. And that's an excellent piece of leg spin. The wristy bowling here from Yogesh Kautankar. And that is the spell that has just tilted the game in favor of Mizuki PIOC. 121 for 8. And that's the end of over number 15. "47 runs required in 30 balls. The problem is the wickets column. Just 2 wickets left. So all the owners of scoring these most of the runs is going to be on Shubham Gajinkar, who is batting beautifully on 27 of 28, showing both the sides. He can play with the soft touch, the deft touch, as well as goes for the big one. Banging shot, up and over. Surprising that the fielder down there isn't taken. So that's the final hope that goes down. Tilukapalli Raviteja comes banging in shot, almost close to his chest height. He actually wanted to give it a slap, but he just scooped it in the air. And that has been taken. One more bites the dust here. That's 9 down at 121. What a good performance here by Mizuki PIOC. And this might be just a big marginal victory for Mizuki PIOC. They're still 47 runs away. DHADSAKHAL Stars, the defending champions, are on their way out of GOICHI League. Certainly the performance they don't want to remember at all. As a defending champions, they have got aside what they wanted in the auctions. Azan Tota was gunning for a few players. He got those players. It looked as a good side, but I think the lack of form of some of the players just not happening out in the middle. No partnership of any sorts. Nobody taking the responsibility on the shoulders to take the game deep. Everyone trying to whack the ball. And that is where the defending champions have just lost the plot entirely in this entire competition. Defending champions, defending runner-up, Chogule Global, both are out of this edition of GOICHI League. So it's going to be new champion and new runner-up who is going to clinch the wonderful trophies. Even if DHADSAKHAL wins from this point onwards, they are not going to do any good for their net run rate. So that gives in chance for Mizuki PIOC as well as Ventures 11. So last wicket at the moment, and I don't think so. The Mizuki PIOC is going to give an inch away at this moment. They've done all the hard work in the middle overs where it was difficult. Another play and a miss. Raviteja getting that important wicket in the golden over and bowled at golden over. And from that point onwards, the entire complexion of the match changed. Played down the soft hand, and you can see the hesitation. Still completing the single easily. It was always a single. So asking too much here from Prathamesh Dongre and Vinayak Kunte. Both are known for their bowling performances, and they are in the team as a bowler. But nowadays, most of the bowlers even can bat. We have seen the hitting abilities of Hiram Parab, how well improved he has been from bowling to batting, and turning out to be a decent power hitter. So it's all happening at the moment in towards Mizuki PIOC. They will be really proud of the way they performed. It was not a big total on this surface. They just kept on coming at the batters, and especially that golden over, and then kept on wickets. Yogesh Kautankar's spell is one to remember. As a leggy, controlling it very well. And that's it all over. Mizuki PIOC has got the last wicket. Ravi Teja with 3-wicket haul, and a brilliant all-round performance from him. So it's an all-round performance here, defending not a very high total on this wicket, and it's the end of the DHADSAKHAL row into the league stages itself. So they are not going to head into the semi-finals. They lost all the three, and the second victory here for PIOC, that is going to put pressure on ventures coming ahead. This is definitely going to make and improve their overall net run rate. Will do a lot of good for that net run rate, which will pile up a little bit more pressure on Ventures 11 coming up next against Dempo Challengers. So wonderful, wonderful comeback from Mizuki PIOC. They will be really happy. The spinners did it, the medium pacers, they struck to the task. Fabit picked up 1 wicket. 3-wicket each to both Yogesh Kautankar and Ravi Teja. Also contributed 35 with the bat. And that's how it's been a performance that is going to lift the morale of this entire team. And they are going to wait for the other result that is going to happen in the second session. So we'll head back straight to the post-match presentation ceremony. I'll see you there. So we're heading for the post-match presentation ceremony here for this game. Was clinically won in the end by Mizuki PIOC. Let's see who are the guests here for today's function. So player of the match, I'll just announce as the player wants to get ready. Player of the match for this particular contest goes to Telukapalli Ravi Teja for a brilliant all-round performance. 35 runs and 3 overs, 16 runs and 3 wickets. So I welcome everyone for the post-match presentation ceremony here for the second last league game that was played between Mizuki PIOC and DHADSAKHAL Stars. In fact, DHADSAKHAL Stars lost all the 3 games. And to call our guest, I request Ambarish Marathi to kindly escort Lakshman Naik on the days for the post-match presentation ceremony, who is our guest for today's function, who is a PWD civil contractor. So we are pleased to have Lakshman Naik here in the presentation arena. So now it's time to announce the player of the match. And it was a very good all-round performance. And 35 runs, which were very crucial on this wicket, as well as 3 overs, 16 runs, and 3 wickets, and the wicket in that golden over that changed and slided the entire innings of DHADSAKHAL Stars. Is Tilukapalli Raviteja. So requesting him to kindly come up and pick up the player of the match from the hands of our guest, Lakshman Naik. So it was a very good performance. What you felt when batting? It was the same wicket, because this wicket has seen 200 plus runs as well, 200 plus chased. Was it the same wicket, or was it slowed down because so many matches have been played?
Honestly, this was the slowest wicket we played in this tournament, because I think this is the last day of the group matches, and the wicket was very slow. When I was batting, the ball wasn't coming, so I conveyed to my teammates that 160 or 150 is a good total defend.
Yes, and coming back, they had got a good start, DHADSAKHAL Stars. But we were looking for a wicket over there, and somehow they took the golden over a little bit early, and that allowed you to take a wicket. And from that point onwards, the game entirely changed. What was the thinking in the golden over that time?
I think if you are smart enough, the golden over is also for the bowlers, because the batsmen are going to come at you, and if you're going to take 1-2 wickets, you'll be back in the game. I know Lalit Yadav is the main player, so I took the chance and I bowled the off cutter, so it paid off.
Yes, and now this has also improved your overall net run rate as well. Winning by more than 45 runs margin is definitely going to improve. That is going to put pressure on the other team as well to get runs quickly and add a big margin of victory. So this is doing a good thing here. The team is gelling well, as well as entire performance. Yogesh Kotankar's spell was also marvelous.
Honestly, his spell made the difference, because we were lacking a spinner in between, and this game he bowled exceptional well. And not only him, we have a lot of good local Goa talent in our team, like Rana and Vasu are the keeper, and the leg spinner, and Shivam. There's so many good players, so yeah.
Yes, and I think you have to wait for the other result around and hoping that it goes in your favor. So wishing you the good luck, and there's congratulations to Tilukapalli Raviteja for a good all-round performance for winning the match here. So that's it from the presentation arena. I'll see you in a short while for the next game that is going to be played between Dempo Challengers coming up next against Ventures 11.